This is the last video you will need to watch to achieve great success in life, so pay close attention. There's a great debate about whether we are born with talent or if it can be learned. Although thousands of people have managed to amass great fortunes and become incredibly skilled and successful by working hard in life, some are still reluctant to believe it, and those kinds of thoughts can hinder your growth, hurt your self-esteem, and force you to be financially broke. This video will help you discover the mindset you need to become a millionaire and the main differences between fixed and growth mindsets. So if you're ready to take your life to the next level, make sure to stick around. Now, let's dive in. What exactly is a fixed mindset, and why is it holding you back from achieving great success? There are two kinds of mindsets in the world, independent of your place of birth, gender, religion, or any other label society may place on you. We call these mindsets the growth mindset and the fixed mindset, or I like to call them the winner mentality and the average mentality. A fixed mindset, aka the average mentality, limits your growth. It is about a set of thoughts that lead human beings to self-sabotage and make excuses for not achieving the things they want. It is the sum of beliefs that everything that happens to you relies on luck. For example, let's say if you want to be a millionaire. If you believed that talent and intelligence were naturally born, you would have no reason to strive for greatness and achieve your dreams. After all, if skills were determined by something as arbitrary as DNA, no person would have the opportunity to compete against others and become successful. People who have a fixed mindset try to justify their thoughts by saying that talent is innate because of the physical qualities we are born with. And that may be partly true. You can't wish you were tall and expect to grow 10 inches in height to be like Michael Jordan. But does that mean Michael Jordan didn't have to work hard to become one of the best? That by being tall, he magically learned to be good at basketball? What about Kobe Bryant? I know we are talking about legends in the sport, but they both have something that separated them from anyone else and made them become the best players in history. They trained hard, learned from their mistakes, and worked to become better. A common mistake made by people who have a fixed mindset is that they give too much importance to such irrelevant factors such as the physical characteristics that an athlete is born with and use them to make excuses for themselves. You don't become a good basketball player by being tall. You become a basketball player by throwing the ball in the basket while your training partners and opponents are out partying. You don't become good at math by being born with a knack for numbers. You become good at math by sitting your butt in the chair and doing the same math over and over again until you memorize every formula and the procedure comes naturally to you. Although there might be a natural factor to all this, that doesn't keep people born without it to excel in their own fields and become successful. Having a fixed mindset means slowing down your progress. It means not seeking to become your best self and giving up before the battle begins. While many people don't bother to try, a small group dares to make an effort. And even if they don't go on to become Albert Einstein, John Lennon, Oprah, Michael Jordan, or any other idol you may have, they manage to do quite well in life. The difference between these conformist people and the A players is that A players don't do things just to be average. They know that it will take a lot of sacrifices and effort to achieve their wildest dreams. And that is precisely the reason why among the millions of aspirants to success, only a few achieve that level of success and wealth they long for and once dreamed of before deciding to give up halfway through. This is an important key here, so pay attention. You can't let this stop you. Your beliefs shouldn't exist to get in the way of your dreams. They should be there to strengthen your vision and help you achieve those things you long to accomplish. That's why our advice to help you become a millionaire is to eradicate these kinds of negative thoughts as soon as possible. Although many people use their failures as an excuse for not improving in those things they would like to do, you can't afford to be like everyone else because you are not born to be average. You were born to be great. You need to learn to incorporate winning thoughts into your life so that life will reward you for your efforts. It doesn't matter how many times you've been rejected from Harvard, how many times you've placed last in a bodybuilding championship, or how many bad business deals you've had. If you think you can't make it, you'll end up quitting before you reap the rewards of all your failed attempts. You have to be aware that every failure takes you one step closer to the finish line, because if you are smart enough to keep it, you will only need to achieve success once. Now to the important part. Let's discover what a growth mindset is and how you can develop one, no matter your past, to achieve the success you deserve. So let's start from the bottom. What is a growth mindset? To understand what a growth mindset is, you need to know this. There is no winner on earth, no A players who lack this mindset. You heard me right. Every person you admire and see at the top has found a way to change their thoughts, so their thinking leads them to success. It is a genuine belief that there is no such thing as talent, and that anything is possible in life if you work hard at it. If there's one thing I'd like you to take away from this video, it's that in every failure, there is a seed for success. You just need to learn the lesson and try again. It takes time, so never doubt how extraordinary you are. You can't just compare your level 1 to someone else's level 100. This means you worry about your own journey and don't compare yourself to others. You need to work hard to develop the skills that will make you $1 million, 100 million, or whatever figure you aspire to. Even if life isn't all about money, you can't deny that being rich does have its advantages. When you have money, you can help yourself and those around you improve their quality of life. It's about the freedom and decision-making power that money gives you, not about the money itself. Which brings us to the last and most important question. How do you develop a billion-dollar mindset? If you still have doubts about whether it is possible to become talented through effort, I would like to invite you to change how you think. But how exactly can you do that? By changing your circle of friends and the content you consume daily. You see, the thoughts of those around you often influence the things you say to yourself every day. Even if you have a growth mindset, if most of your friends spend their time complaining about how unjust life is, you risk losing your focus and even adopting the same mindset instead of finding ways to solve them. There is a very important phrase that says we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. And believe me, if you don't get away from those people who are holding you back from taking off to success, you will never be able to reach it. It is impossible to develop a growth mindset if the people around you claim that you will never achieve your dreams because of your supposed lack of talent. What's worse, these harmful thoughts could be months, years, or even decades old, destroying your life, so you must detect them as early as possible. The most important thing is to start a continuous learning journey and embrace life's challenges, because in those challenges lays the growth and path towards greatness. The problem is that many people give up along the way. If you are ready to begin the learning process, start by reading the book Mindset by Carol Dweck. You can get your copy by clicking the link in the description. Yeah, we get a small compensation if you buy the book through our link. And if you feel like supporting the channel, that's a good way to do it. Or just simply look it up on Amazon. Either way, the most important thing is that you start and get the ball rolling towards your new mindset. This book will open up a world of endless possibilities by teaching you all there is to know about a growth mindset. It is one of the best-selling books on personal development, entrepreneurship, and psychology. And this is because it is truly life-changing. So let your story become the next inspiration for somebody else to achieve success. Don't just think about it, do it.